with just getting a couple last rays of light, and I wanted to record a quick video. And it's that, like, we've had the solution to pretty much all of our problems forever. It's been talked about in so many texts, it's been talked about by so many spiritual teachers, and yet again the human condition is always being trapped in the mind. Always being trapped in the mind, always getting lost in that thinking, in that worrying, always being lost. And the basic thing and the basic solution is always to come back in the moment. Like, some things make it easier than others, like being on our smartphone, being on our computer makes it a lot harder. Being caught up in arguments makes it a lot harder. Being out in nature where everything... Just decided to turn on the light because the battery had died, and I was like, why not give you a little bit of a better lighting situation? But it's like being in nature where everything is in perfect harmony makes it a lot easier to be present. So why don't we do more of that? Why don't we get out into nature more, so we get used to that feeling of what it feels like not to get lost in the thoughts, but actually to be here in the moment and to be in that bliss, in that peace, in that harmony. Right? That's why it's so important. That's why I always say to people, like, get some time out in nature in your day, or at least in your weekend. Because it practices that being here in harmony. It's like a portal. It's like a portal for presence. So presence is like, it's always preached, it's always repeated. I talk about it in my book, I talk about it in my new platform. It's like, it's always preached, and we get so tired of it. Now we call it mindfulness. But it's like, it's that one hack that basically solves all of our problems. Because it's like, even if you don't have money and that's an issue, it's like the worrying about that causes most of the trouble.
I say you're right, you say the same. I don't ask why, you don't explain. You say I'm tired, I say the same. Then we don't speak, then we don't change. You say the same, and we